Question number 6. There is no question 6 in second. Acha, that is assignment 6. Just a minute. No, beta, this is hyperbolic sign. It's not direct
Yes,
sign.
ma'am. That is what I'm saying. Hyperbolic sign inverse है तो
You have not read it right now, so you leave question number 6 for the time being.
Yes, ma'am. उससे आंसर गलत आया था अगर साइन इनवर्स x लेके मैंने
नहीं,
सॉल्व किया था तो उसमें टाइप मिस्टेक हो सकते हैं.
Sign hyperbolic is different.
इसमें वो
Okay.
हाइपरबोला के ऊपर डिपेंड होता है. इसमें वो तो पता है लेकिन सोचा कि वो हो सकता है टाइपिंग मिस्टेक हो तो फिर उससे सॉल्व किया था आंसर गलत.
If you are familiar with sign hyperbolic, like sin inverse x is a circular function and
Yes,
sin
ma'am.
hyperbolic is hyperbolic function, and there is a formula given even in HK Das. So if you can take the formula for the derivative of sin h inverse, then you solve this. And if you don't feel comfortable, then you can leave it.
Ma'am, by taking the formula 2, the answer is not correct, I think, given.
Leave question number 6 for the time being, because since hyperbolic sign is not taught to you for this particular portion, you can leave it, but keep it in mind. Whenever you will learn sign hyperbolic, you will do it. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
And ma'am, assignment 3rd question 2.
Assignment 3 question 2. Just a minute. What is the issue here?
मैंने fx लिया था 1/1 plus x square को. उसका फिर डेरिवेटिव्स फाइंड करके उसकी टेलर सीरीज बनाई तो सॉरी मैक्लॉरिन सीरीज बनाई तो फिर उसके आगे 1 plus x square plus x to the power 4 और फिर उससे मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया x से तो फिर जो ओरिजिनल था उसकी मैक्लॉरिन सीरीज आ गई. लेकिन वो आया x plus x cube plus x to the power 5 और आंसर में x minus x cube है.
ठीक है, जो तुम्हारा आया है तुम उसे लिखो. आंसर में कोई टाइपिंग एरर हो सकता है, इट्स नॉट द बिग डील. बाकियों से मैं जरा चेक कर लूं इफ दे हैव सॉल्व्ड. आई एम शेयरिंग द स्क्रीन सो दैट एवरीबॉडी कैन सी व्हाट इज देयर. Is this visible to you all?
Yes.
Okay, no ma'am.
Just refresh better.
Okay, ma'am.
The only issue is the sign here, right? Now,
Ma'am, black screen आ रही है.
Black screen?
Yes, ma'am. Black screen आ रही है.
Yes, ma'am. Totally black हो गया, बस कर्सर दिख रहा है आपका.
Yes, ma'am. Not visible.
चलो मैं दोबारा ट्राई करती हूँ. Still not visible?
Yes, ma'am. Visible.
Okay. So, anybody who has solved question number 2, what's the output?
Ma'am, I did. The answer is right.
Now, those who have
Actually, I
problem.
also confirmed with on the internet that the Maclaurin series of 1/1 plus x square is the same that I calculated, 1 plus x square plus x to the power 4.
No problem.
And
Let's
then
expand. Just expand 1 upon 1 plus x square and show me what you have got. When you expand 1 upon 1 plus x square, actually you are expanding 1 plus x square to the power minus 1.
Yes,
right? So you will get 1 minus x square plus x to the power 4 upon factorial 2, right? So I don't know how you are getting plus. I'll tell you just a minute.
Yes, ma'am. Up triple dash 0 is minus 6. So it
Huh.
will be minus only.
Just a minute. Let me open this. I hope this is visible to you. Hmm? My board is visible?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now today I have learned one technique that if I share my screen, then whole thing is visible to you. If I share a specific slide, then that slide is visible. So that's a learning lesson for me as well. Now see, you have you have x upon 1 plus x square, right? You can write it as x into 1 plus x square to the power minus 1. This is a binomial. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you expand a binomial, how do you write? 1 plus nx. What is your n? You'll get like this now.
Yes, ma'am. मैम एक बार चेक किया फिर कहीं कैलकुलेशन में एरर हो सकता है।
एक बार चेक करना, okay?
यस मैम, करके चेक कर।
Now, any other problem? Any other problem in any
मैम
of it?
इसमें ये एक डाउट भी था, अगर हम लोगों ने ऐसे किया कि एफ ले लिया है कोई एक फंक्शन जो ओरिजिनल दिया होता है उससे, तो फिर जो जैसे मैंने x मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया लास्ट में, क्योंकि उसका डेरिवेटिव 0 था इसलिए हम लोग डायरेक्ट मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं, नहीं तो फिर उसकी सीरीज फाइंड करके उससे मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा।
Question number बताओ, I am not getting it.
मैम जैसे हम सेकेंड क्वेश्चन में ही 1/1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर एक फंक्शन ले लिया, उसका मैक्लॉरिन सीरीज फाइंड करके फिर x से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, क्योंकि x का डेरिवेटिव 0 था, अगर x का डेरिवेटिव कुछ निकलता है तो फिर हम पहले उस x की भी सीरीज फाइंड
x
करते
का
फिर उससे मल्टीप्लाई करते।
डेरिवेटिव 0 नहीं है,
1 होता है।
x का डेरिवेटिव 1
सॉरी
है।
मैम, 1 निकलता मतलब डायरेक्ट कांस्टेंट आया था, लेकिन x का
मतलब
डेरिवेटिव अगर
in a way you are trying to ask कि can we use Leibniz in it?
यस मैम।
देखो ये जो हम मैक्लॉरिन सीरीज को सीरीज एक्सपेंशन से निकालते हैं, वैसे क्वेश्चन बहुत कम होते हैं। मोस्टली हम एक्सपेंशन की तरह ही लिखते हैं एंड देन वी सॉर्ट इट आउट। ओके, so if you are getting something, suppose in place of 1/1 plus x square you had a function, then you do it using Leibniz if that suits you. It doesn't matter. Actually you are using Leibniz only, because the moment you write unv, the first term you write unv, right? So the moment you write un plus un minus 1v, you are doing the same thing. The only thing benefit here you have is that you will get only first derivative, so you will solve only, you will get only two terms. Understood?
यस
Rest all will be zero. And since both are polynomials, so you will get only as per the derivative of 1 plus x square. That is the thing. Because if you are expanding it using expansion binomial, it will be long series. Okay, so this is something you need to understand. We are cutting it short for 3 terms. It's a long series. Have you realized that or not?
yes ma'am, understood ma'am, it's infinite series that I understood.
Yes. So we are not using Leibniz here to get n.
Understood.
Any other problem? Rest of the class, please ask if you have any of the issues. No issues? So I'm assuming you are comfortable with this. So I'm giving you a, the first thing is I am assigning this assignment to you. And what do you want as a submission date? I'll give you 3 days. Now tell me, do you want to submit it on Tuesday or Wednesday when you have a class? Hmm?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, ma'am, Wednesday.
I know you will ask only for Wednesday. Okay, I'm assigning it. And this assignment I'm assigning on MS Team.
Google Classroom, we don't have to submit there.
No, because I will grade it.
Okay, ma'am.
And there will be a test on this module on Wednesday. Is that fine?
Okay, ma'am.
And that test will also be graded. So submission date is Wednesday, that is 11th. All right. And I'm putting the date, putting the time as 2 p.m. because I think by 3 p.m. at the most 3 p.m. we have class. Is that okay? 2:30 p.m. Is this fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now it is assigned. Please check. Is it showing on your post, general post? Now it is showing like this. You can view your assignment from here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it's showing.
Okay. And
Yes,
once
ma'am.
you submit the assignment, always mark turn in. Are you seeing? Not turn in. Like Sahil has viewed, so it is showing me viewed. Is that okay?
Okay, ma'am.
And when you and see, your work will be visible here. So you submit it one by one. So all 6, put the number on it. When you submit it, you write the name of the PDF, assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3, assignment 4, or worksheet 1, worksheet 2, worksheet 3, worksheet 4, worksheet 5, so that I can click the worksheet and then check accordingly. And please write in legible way. Don't make it in such a way that I can't read anything. Is that okay? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, since you have nothing to ask, I want to give you 2 questions. Please solve. Hmm? Write down the question, and once you solve the question, I want to see the answer in chat box. That means you will upload it in meeting chat box. Is that okay? And today you will get the attendance with on the
Yes,
basis
ma'am.
of that only. Write a question. So those who are still sleeping, please get up. First question. Find the shortest distance of the point 3, 4, 12 from the sphere
What's the point?
3, 4, 3, 4, 12. Is this not visible to you, what I am writing?
Visible.
From the sphere, x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 1. You have to find the shortest distance. Now I want to understand this question is for which particular concept?
Maximum minimum.
Is it simple statement of maximum minimum or something else?
We have to find minima in this.
No, that is okay. You have to find minimize this. My question was, is this question, in this question, will you solve using RST or is there any other method that will be needed?
Lagrange method.
Yes. Why Lagrange? Because the point that you are looking for has a specification that the point should be on the sphere. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is your phi. Now what is your f? What is your f? What is your f? Anyone? What you are looking for, maxima or minima? Distance. So which function you are looking for? You are looking for distance function. Distance from where? From any point on the sphere. So this is d. That means if you write f as d square, then this is your function and your Lagrange's function will be this. Right? So you look for this. And try to figure out what will be x, y, z. Solve till here, then let me see what is the output that you are getting.
Ma'am, we have to find the shortest distance, right?
Yes. Given the value of Lagrange's function first. What will you get as del L by del X, del L by del Y and del L by del Z? How much you have solved? Hmm?
Some calculated this clearly.
Hmm. Now see, once you put it in this form, what are you getting? I'm writing these three. When you put del L by del X equals to 0, you are getting 2x minus 3 plus lambda into 2x equals to 0. Is this fine?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm writing it again to make you understand what phi is. Okay, so that will give you 3x minus 3 plus lambda equals to 0, or lambda you can write at minus or 3 minus 3x, something like this. No, lambda will be with x, lambda x, right? Just a minute. I missed one x.
मैम मेरा x equals to 3/1 plus lambda आ रहा है.
ठीक है. X is equal to, when you solve for x, you take out this common, so you get x is equal to 3/3 plus lambda. Similarly, you will get y is equal to, what do you get as y? Here you had 3, here you have 4. What do you get as y? Y
4
you will
upon
get
4
as,
plus
yes,
lambda.
4/4 plus आएगा, 1 plus आएगा. Check करो please.
Yes.
Differentiate and see.
मैम मेरा ऊपर 3/1 plus lambda आया था. X
Yes,
पे.
ma'am. 3
1
upon
plus
1
Yes,
plus
lambda.
ma'am. 1
lambda.
plus lambda.
वो नहीं आएगा, वो नहीं आएगा बेटा. ये 3x नहीं है, ये सिंपली x है. ये मैंने यहाँ मिस्टेक करी थी. ये है x minus 3 plus lambda x. So what will you get as y? 4
4
upon
upon 1 minus lambda.
1 minus or 1 plus?
Ma'am, 1
1
plus.
minus.
1
1
plus.
plus.
1 plus.
No, 1
See,
plus आएगा.
there is a symmetry, na? So you can check your answer. And what will be z?
12 by lambda plus 1.
Okay. And what is the condition on x, y, z? X, y, z should satisfy this.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you put the value of x, y, z in this equation, that will give you some condition of lambda. I'm writing it in differentiate so that you can make out. So as x, y, z, if I satisfy phi, right? This means 3 square upon 1 plus lambda square plus 4 square upon 1 plus lambda square plus 12 square upon 1 plus lambda square equals to 1. Agreed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now 3 square plus 4 square is 5 square means 25, and 12 square is 144. So 25, 144 is 169. So what we have got?
13.
1 plus lambda square is 13 square. So 1 plus
Yes, ma'am.
lambda is plus
Third.
minus 13. Plus minus 13. So you are getting two values of lambda. Either lambda is 12 or lambda is minus 14.
14.
Okay. That means you will get two different xyz And you have to find the distance on those XYZ, and then you have to select the minimum distance. Is this okay or not? Hmm? No
Excuse me,
problem.
ma'am.
Huh?
I think in the denominator it should be 1 minus lambda. Will you
No,
please check?
beta. It is 1 plus lambda. See, you check from here. When you take x common, what are you getting? See? Just a minute. You will take x, 1 plus lambda is equal to 3. Check this and
Yes,
this.
ma'am. Got it. Sorry.
So it will be 1 plus lambda only. Now the thing is, now you are getting two values of lambda. Okay. So you have to find the distance in both the cases.
The
Okay,
minimum value is on 12.
minimum value is on 12.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
That means you have calculated both the values, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the value? If the point is PA, if this given point is A, then what is PA? For lambda is equal to 12, you will calculate. And then for lambda is equal to 14, you will calculate and mark this point as Q. So what is PA and what is QA? Rama, what is PA? Okay, I am calculating it for you. So when you took lambda is equal to 12, x is 3 by 13, y is 4 by 13 and z is 12 by 13. So d square is 3 minus 3 by 13 square plus 4 minus 4 by 13 square plus 12 minus 12 by 13 square. Okay, and this is equal to 3 into 13 minus 3. So that is 2 into 13. So if I take out 1 upon 13 square, no problem. It's common. So you have 2 into 3. 2 into 3. No, just a minute.
Ma'am, at that time my mic was not working.
No problem, beta.
Ma'am, we have to put the value of directly x. We can't put that.
Why?
We are getting the. Okay, ma'am. No doubt.
So here I will take
Ma'am,
out 13 square and I'll get 12 square, 3 square. Then I'll have 4 square and I'll get 12 square. Then I'll take out 12 square and I'll have 12 square. Is this calculation understood or not? I have taken out 3 here, 4 here and 12 here. Now 3 square plus 4 square plus 12 square is 13 square. We know. We have just calculated that. So it is 12 square, 13 square upon 13 square. This means D is 12. Okay. What was our D? PA. First point. For lambda is equal to 12. Now if I take lambda is equal to minus 14, then QA square is, now when you put lambda is equal to minus 14, it will be what? Minus 13, minus 13, minus 13. Is this okay or not? So this is 3. Is this fine? So you will get 14 square, 13 square upon 14 square. Sorry, upon 13 square. Cancel and the answer is 14 square. So QA is 14. So which one is minimum? This is minimum.
And by directly we also know that. So we have to calculate this also.
Mm. Until unless you compare the two lambdas, how will you be so sure that this one is minimum?
Ma'am, this is minus, so there the values will be plus and the square will be. Then we will do square, then it will become plus. And in 12, we will do minus in the
Mm.
case.
Mm. Acha, that way you are saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So I hope this question is understood by you. Because till now, what all questions we had done, we have not calculated lambda in any of it, right? So in this
Yes, ma'am.
question, we have calculated lambda. Now write one more question.
मैम ये वाला पोस्ट करना है?
नहीं, ये तो मैंने ही सॉल्व कर दिया बच्चे.
Okay.
Okay. So let me give you one more question. It has come to my mind that we have not done any question in which you have calculated lambda value. So I did it. Now write next question. Find the maximum value of u when u is equal to x square y cube z4 and 3y plus 4z is equal to a. Now I'm leaving it on you. You have to solve it on your own. I'm waiting. Just solve.
That is equal to A.
A for apple. Please solve. Ask if you are stuck anywhere.
One in seven children does not have
Yes, what is the status?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm solving the question.
Please continue.
Ma'am, the test you will take on Wednesday, will it be written or will it be MCQ type?
Uh, I'll see better.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Not decided yet.
And the values are not separating, so how we find the value of x, y, and z?
Why value are not separating? You have to adjust and modify and put it in the
Am I
condition.
modified in two variables? But no. Also.
No, no, no. See, what have you got? What is your x here? Sorry, what is your phi here?
2x plus 3y plus 4z minus a.
Correct. This is your phi.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is your function.
Yes.
So when you write L is u plus lambda phi. Now and put del L by del x equals to 0. What are you getting?
Ma'am, I am getting
मैम
You
ऐसे
can
ही किया
2xy
है.
cube z 4 plus 2 lambda is equal to 0.
Exactly मैम यही. और
so that will be very complicated, right?
नो
Yes,
मैम
ma'am.
कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नहीं एक्चुअली. तीनों एक टाइप के आ रहे हैं. माइनस लैम्डा इज इक्वल्स टू एक्स वाई क्यूब जेड 4 और तीनों माइनस लैम्डा के उससे आ रहे हैं,
तो हम उसे
तीन
सॉल्व नहीं कर
इक्वेशंस।
पाएंगे दैट इजीली, राइट?
यस
हम इसे
मैम।
बहुत बेकार आंसर आ रहे हैं, उससे आ रहा है x इक्वल्स टू
हाँ
y इज इक्वल्स टू z।
मैम
हाँ
2 वेरिएबल्स में तो मैंने सोल्व कर दिया, अब उससे आगे सोल्व नहीं हो रहा।
हाँ, तो इसमें थोड़ा ट्रिक लगानी चाहिए। जब आप डिस्टेंस फंक्शन ले रहे थे तो हम क्या कर रहे थे, हम डी ले रहे थे क्या? हम डी स्क्वायर ले रहे थे ना?
हाँ डी स्क्वायर।
यस मैम।
अब यहाँ पर इतने बड़े बड़े पावर्स हैं तो सीधे सीधे से तो कुछ नहीं होने का।
यस मैम।
तो क्या करें? बहुत सिंपल है, देखो आपने u लिया ये, राइट?
यस मैम।
लॉग लॉग u ले लें, एक स्टेप में लिख रहे हैं, आई होप यू कैन फॉलो।
मैम we can take।
That's what I was asking, Rama. Why did we take d square instead of d?
ओके मैम।
Now when you differentiate, what will you get? I'll get what? I'm differentiating it with respect to x and y and z. So I'll get this 2 by x. That means del u by del x is u 2u by x, right? Similarly, when you find del u by del y, since it is only 3 upon y, so that is 3u by y. And del u upon del z is 4u upon z. Is this okay?
यस मैम।
Now, what is del phi by del x? That is 2. Del phi by del y, 3. Del phi by del z, 4. Okay. Now, the Lagrange's equations are del u by del x plus lambda del phi by del x equals to 0. Then del u by del y plus lambda, right? And third one is del u by del z. Now put the values. Del u by del x is 2u by x. So you are getting 2u by x plus lambda into 2 equals to 0. Right? So that will give me x is equal to 2 is cancelled. X is minus u by lambda. Just check. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Then when you put it here, what will you get? You will get 3u by y plus 3 lambda equals to 0. That means y is minus u by lambda. Similarly, z is minus u by lambda. Just check. There is a connection. Here you have 4, here you have 4, here you have 3, here you have 3, here you have 2, here you have 2.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
जस्ट टू नोट मैम, x और y और z मेरा भी उस दूसरे वाले तरीके से सेम आया था जो हम पहले कर रहे थे कॉम्प्लिकेटेड वाला।
हाँ,
उससे भी सेम आया था।
नहीं तो वो तो सेम आ रहा है, वो तो ठीक है, बट उसको प्रोसेस नहीं कर पाएंगे ना, बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है दैट वन।
यस मैम।
और ये तुम देखो कितना इजी हो गया।
मैम वी कैन डिवाइड दैट टू इक्वेशंस।
Which two equations?
मैम dl by dx, dl by dy, dl by dz.
You will divide by what?
Ma'am, I divided equation
She's
second
saying
by
each
first,
other.
then I get x is equal to y,
Each
y
other.
is equal to z.
Okay, no, not an issue. But since it is easy, you can follow this. Let me finish it and then you see whether you can follow that one or not. Now, once we are able to get x, y and z, we can put it in phi. Okay, we can put it in 5 and see what will you get. You will get minus 2u by lambda minus 3u by lambda is equal to 9. Right? This means 2, 3, 5 plus 4, 9. You are getting minus 9u by lambda equals to 9. That means lambda is, this is A. This is A, na? 2x plus 3y plus 4
Yes,
is
ma'am.
A. I thought it is 9 and I was about to cancel it. So lambda is equal to minus 9u by A. Just check.
यस मैम सही आ रहा है क्योंकि मेरा भी x equals to a by 9 आ रहा था.
So when you put it in x, u will be cancelled and you are getting, since it is minus u by lambda, when you put it, what you will get? A by 9.
यस मैम यही आ रहा था.
हाँ तो ठीक है. वैसे भी अगर x y z आ गया तो वो you will put it there and you will get x is equal to a by 9 and therefore y is equal to a by 9 and z is equal to a by 9.
यस मैम.
तीनों ही वैल्यू सेम आ गई. Right? Now you have to show that this is maxima. Okay. In that case, what we will do? You treat x and y as independent variable and z as function of x and y. What does it mean? We will use total derivative. Let me finish this question for you. Till here you have done. This is bit different. I never thought of कि इसका second part ऐसा आएगा. Just check. You have log u is equal to 2 log x, 3 log y, 4 log z. Okay. Now what we will treat? We will treat z as function of x comma y. Okay. So when you differentiate it, you will get this 2 by x plus 4 by z del z by del x. Okay. Now again differentiate this. Is this okay? And what was del z by del x? Just equate it to 0. Next part will give you what? I'm doing this. You have this. ये थोड़ा सा स्लैंटली डिफरेंट है. अगर तुम यहाँ के बाद मैक्सिमम फाइनल आउटपुट लिख देते हो तो nobody will question you that, but you should know how do we go about it, especially in this case. Okay, this is a tangential method of doing it. So you can write it as 2 by x plus 4 by z into minus half. So actually you are getting 2 by x minus 2 by z. Okay. Now you differentiate it further. So what will you get? You will get differentiating again. Okay. You will get 1 by u del 2u by del x square minus 1 upon u square del u by del x whole square is equal to minus 2 by x square plus 2 by z square del z by del x. So this is minus 2 by x square minus plus 2 by z square into minus half. So that is So that is equal to minus 2 by x square minus 1 by z square. Now at stationary point, now if you check this entire thing is less than 0 at a by 9. Okay? Yes or no? That means u is, but my request is, even if you leave it after finding a, x, y and z and getting the value and telling this is maxima, then nobody will question you much, because this is very specific treatment. We are not taking, we are treating u as a function of x and trying to show it is maximum. Is this okay? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the value of lambda in this?
We don't calculate value of lambda all the time, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Lambda is, that's why it is known as Lagrange's method of undetermined coefficient, undetermined multiplier. So it is not necessary that we calculate lambda. The focus is to calculate xyz at which you get a stationary point. That's all.
Ma'am, by that method also, I got the same values of x, y, z and also the value of lambda.
Okay, fine, good. It was just a simpler method. That's why I have narrated it to you. This was
Ma'am, that
easy.
was looking quite simpler, the first one.
No problem, beta. You can do it that way also.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Whatever you have got, you just post it. I will see what you did.
Okay, ma'am. I am post.
Hmm. Now let me take your attendance. Just a minute.